Thank you. Councillor McCree.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Mayor. I mean, I'm looking on page 58 where it says community support, arts, culture and heritage, and my favourite thing, community safety. We've got brilliant community centres all over Broxtowe, and I can't even say the ones in Stapleford are the best because I think they're all pretty good. And it worries me. We've just heard that the city are on about closing down community centres, you know, and they like the beating heart of where we live. And, you know, there's lots of councillors in here that volunteer and help out at community centres. There's hundreds, there might even be thousands of volunteers in Broxtowe that work in these community centres. We're very lucky, and it worries me that, you know, if they like shutting things down like that, it's quite sad. And community safety, that always concerns me. Again, I'll thank the officers all night long tonight because our communities team are amazing. We all know that. They go into the schools and talk to the kids about stuff about knife crime and all these things that, I know I've said this before, but many years ago I was told to sit down, shut up and all that, and I ain't going to do it, and I never will. But we called for a protest in Nottingham a week or so ago about knife crime in the city because I just didn't feel they were doing anything, and I still don't. And sadly, an MP, I mean, it was nice they turned up. It was just sad that they turned it into a political broadcast for their own party. And they were saying, like, oh, we need to look at the funding for these groups. It's not about looking at funding for groups. It's actually do something. And I don't think they're doing enough. And again, like I've said, our staff, they go into schools and talk to people about knife crime. Never mind the work that the councillors do. The staff are always in schools talking to people. They go to community events and talk to people. And them conversations, they're saving lives. And then you've got a city council. They're just, in my opinion, and I might be wrong, just seems like they don't care. And it's down to groups and organisations to doing it. And these very groups, like the Marcus Garvey Centre, for example, it's a building where lots of groups meet, they're closing them down. And it's just ridiculous. So it's really scary. So again, massive well done to Broxtowe. We need to keep these things going. But it scares me that if someone else gets to take over all this stuff, it's their mindset, it's their attitude, it's their historic how they've been doing it for years. It don't make it right. We do it right, don't we? We're really good at all these things. And, you know, we need to keep doing it. They need to keep the beak out and butt out of it all. Thank you.
Thank you.